Bangladesh has played 10 matches in this competition. That is, if you count the previous two editions, and scored 48 goals, and 10 of them are from set pieces. So you can understand how influential they can be from set pieces. And all eyes on India's goal. The ball is floated in, goes up for it. Samsudar, it's still alive. And block comes in. And India somehow survives. For a moment, they had their heart in their mouth, India. Not a very confident piece of defending. As Samsudar went up for the header. Goal mouse chaos. Well. They got to be careful, India. Just when I was talking about how threatening Bangladesh can be from set pieces, they're just showing an example of Bangladesh. A high scoring side in the competition. Scored 48 goals. 44 in the previous two editions and 4 goals already in this one. They have conceded just 3 and managed to keep 8 clean sheets. The biggest margin of victory in this competition has come against Pakistan. That was way back on 20th September 2018. That was a 17-0 win. Ridiculous numbers. Never defeated Bangladesh in this competition, so they will be feeling the heat. Bangladesh is causing all sorts of problems for India from set piece. This time Anita Kumari moves it on for Priyanka Sujeesh, stopped on her tracks by the number 6 of Bangladesh, that is Suhagi Kisku. India coming away with the ball. Has she kept it in? And not really. Throw in for India. Amisha Baksla, another player who played for Jharkhand's state team, Ritu Devi. We saw her feature in the Kanyashri Cup, that is West Bengal State League for women's. Plays for Shribhumi Sporting Club. The youngster comes from Haryana. It's a wonderful surface here at the JR Tata Sports Complex. The bounce is brilliant. The ball is rolling quite comfortably. The surface looks absolutely top-notch. And All India Football Federation, despite the COVID threats involved, is successfully managing to host the competition. 3 more games remaining after this. It's going to be a double leg round robin format, and this one is the last game of the first leg, and Nepal have already played both their matches. Still to open their account in the competition, but shown some intent in the second half against Bangladesh, and they can draw some courage from that performance. Psychologically, if you see, it was a 1-0 win for them in the second half. Deepa scoring a wonderful long ranger from 35 yards out, and then their number 9, Amisha Karki, one-on-one rounding Rupna Chakma and making it 4-2. There is a slight weakness in Bangladesh defense. India just got to be patient and wait for their moments. Meanwhile, seeing plenty of the ball is a team in green and white. A lot of strength involved in the number 20's play, but do not be baffled by her slight frame, a low center of gravity, but a very intelligent passer of the ball. Samsunagar also running into space. That's the instinct of a good player. When you pass the ball and then go into space in order to receive the ball. Not enough backlift generated in that clearance, which is why Bangladesh have it back. And they look to string a few passes together. That one is a misplaced one. So we are midway through the first. This game is still begging for a goal, and India, lacking innovation in midfield, they're begging for some kind of creativity from the midfield. It's all about positioning. It's all about staying adept, keeping your concentration. They have got those two, Shilki Devi and Martina Thakchon. They will look to take control of midfield and then set the tempo early on. That hasn't happened for India. They are slightly lacking in creativity. Martina Thakchon pushing up from her defensive zone. Playing it to Priyanka Sujish. Great ball between the line. First time crosses in the offer towards the near post. Brave goalkeeping from Rupna Chakma. A clean catch for the number one. An incredible distance on a goal kick. There's certain freedom in how India operates, especially when you have a player like Silky Devi, most jinxed in the composure, and lets the midfield concentrate while attacking. Another hopeful ball forward. A run coming in from the right hand side. Amisha Baksla was interested. India slightly aging Bangladesh. Not in terms of points, but in terms of goal difference. A difference of 5 goals. Bangladesh will look to bridge that gap, which is not going to be so easy against a well-drilled side like India, who are playing in their home. But the likes of Unnoti coming into the starting 11. We spoke about how youngster coming into the starting 11 can affect this game. That desire will help Bangladesh get a goal in the first half itself. Shrugs away from a marker. That was a whimper that never became a roll. Aklima Khatun's right footer. Her body was slightly off balance. Couldn't apply the right technique. Holding off the challenge. Thomas Denevi up on his feet. A bit of a nervous start from India against Bangladesh. Maybe that thought of losing a couple of times against Bangladesh in the Saffron Rating Championship, playing in the back of their mind. That is where the head coach earns his money. You've got to motivate your side psychologically. And all those intangibles plays a huge role. Part of coaching manual to set up your side psychologically, tactically, mentally. You've got to be very strong in a game like this when you are up against an equally ranked side. Bangladesh fighting neck to neck with India and not giving an inch to the home team, who are technically the away side for this evening. Handball committed there by an Indian player, so free kick for Bangladesh. Martina Thakchon, she's going to shoulder the responsibility of progressing the ball up top. Probably circulate the ball to the wings. Likes of Amisha Bakla and Anita Kumari will look to send in some good crosses for Linda. Priyanka Sujish. There's the ball down the right hand side, managing to squeeze it in. Keeper fumbles, but grabs it in second attempt. Rupna Chakma, very lucky. There was no player shirt in orange lurking inside the box. Surma Jannat was very close to the incident. Helps it on. Priyanka Sujish that faint touch and not constructive enough. India coming into this tournament with the aim of having 4 good games. They are not satisfied with just 1 win. They will hope to come to the stadium to take on a very energetic Bangladeshi side. Despite a near perfect game against Nepal, the 62-year-old feels that there is always room for improvement. Captain Silky Devi commented on the energy of the side, stating that the winning effect are going to affect the game seeped into everyone. There is a lot of high intensity in the game in terms of how Bangladesh rotate the ball from right to left. That intensity is slightly lacking from India in their endeavors going forward. Shilki was looking to pursue it and losing out the aerial duel against Shohagi Kisku. Born in Thakurgaon, Sadar, Shohagi made a mark in the Bangladesh side, never easy. Coming from a remote side like Thakurgaon, the inspiration for youngsters to take up football. As we all know, cricket being a prime sport both in India and Bangladesh. But the ultimate mission, the ultimate motto is to develop the game of football in the subcontinent. The All India Football Federation are doing a wonderful job in bidding for the World Cup, which is going to take place later this year, the Under-17 Women's World Cup. A chance for these players to showcase their talent and get selected, probably get a chance to rub shoulders with the best players of the world. Both the player team is slightly lacking in the final third. India managed to quell that pressure from Bangladesh, and now Linda Kaum, well read there by Nasreen Akhtar, successfully reading the intentions of Linda, but winning it back. Priyanka Sujish making room for the shot, gets it away straight to Rupna Chakma. On either side, it would have been very problematic for Bangladesh's number 1, and that was Priyanka Sujish making inroads, getting the shot away, managing to hit the target. Now slipping it to Klima, stepping across to snuff out the danger is Purnima Kumari. The Indian back line quite successfully shifting across to thwart out the Bangladeshi attack. Now getting into the stride, India tries to shoot on the turn. Shilki was also interested. She was way too behind. And now India hounding possession in the dying embers of the first half. The regulation time of 6 minutes remaining in this half. The first 15 minutes it was all about Bangladesh, but now India seems to be coming into their own, getting into the groove. Priyanka Sujish, slightly wasteful. The ball is being recovered by Bangladesh. Is Rihanna Akhtar. Bangladesh picking up pace. Aklima Khatun. And Aklima, she is confronted by Purnima Kumari quite successfully, the number 15, putting Aklima Khatun off. Causing a lot of headaches down the right hand side. Rihanna Akhtar well marshalled in the end by Purnima. Also got a goal to her name. Okay, there's another ball. She's a tower, Shulma Jannat in Bangladesh's defense. And a heavy touch. And quickly capitalized by a fader. A wayward pass. A no-nonsense clearance. And there's the pass played behind from Silky. Asta Morao with a diagonal. Another long clearance from Surma Jannat. Also commanding in air, the number 4 for Bangladesh. Beautifully brought down. That's a clever pass. And first time release for India. Trying to power past onto the ball. Anita Kumari not allowing her to do so. And with the presence of Surma Jannat, there was a very little chance of that happening. Slightly clumsy there. Just near the touch line on the right hand side. Shamshu Nahar, time and again she has been brought down. The referee just having a word with her. She is back on her feet. Shamshu Nahar. Another free kick for Bangladesh. Bangladesh trying to utilize the half spaces, the space behind the center and the wide region. A player operating from that particular region can have a better visual perspective of the game. Getting good elevation on the free kick but couldn't clear the first man in defense. Goes in for the ball with her back. There was Iti Khatun. The right full back, haven't seen much of her in the first half. She continues to stay up. And now Bangladesh will fall back and get their defensive shape in order. Carrying it out of defense. Kajal this time getting some distance on the pass. Priyanka Sujish, that's a great through ball, cutting it onto her favorite right foot. There's the shot and rattling the woodwork. And the goalkeeper Rupna Chakma got a hand onto her. And in the end, clattering off the crossbar. Excellent footwork there by the number 11 Anita Kumari, taking it onto her favorite right foot, creating that angle. Another sharp chance for India. Bangladesh might have dominated the game in terms of keeping the ball, but the clear-cut chances have fallen in India's favor in this game. And both of it falling to Anita Kumari. And you can see the mood in the stands truly warmed up now. Can India get a goal before going into the break? There's the corner. That comes out. It will be retrieved. Martina getting into a crossing area. Got caught on her heels. Shamshu Nahar. A very clumsy challenge with a free kick for India. And the pressure continues to mount on Bangladesh. Anita Kumari again. She will look to send in a telling delivery that can get India their opening goal. They are knocking the door down time and again. It's all about breaking it completely. Just a minute of regulation time left in the clock. There's the free kick. A header as well. Took it comfortably in the end. Rupna Chakma. There was a slight deflection in the way. It took the sting out of the ball, making it easy for the goalkeeper. Another cheap giveaway by Bangladesh, by India, pardon me. Rehana. The energy in the Indian team is absolutely brilliant. in the last quarter when you were coming on the back of such a heavy win. That is bound to happen. Just a minute added on. No such stoppages in the first half. One may argue that there was no goals involved in the first half, but it was an absorbing half of football with chances for India and few half chances for Bangladesh. One from that set piece where Samsu Nahar almost getting on the end of it, in the end making a mess out of it, and failed to get the decisive touch. Bangladesh, will they have the last say in this half, beating Hamaka for pace, Samsu Nahar? And that particular cross was completely overhit. Goal kick for India. Last few seconds left in the half. The referee checking her watch. And half-time then between Bangladesh and India. And it is game number 3 in the SAF Under-18 Women's Championship. And as it stands at half-time, it's Bangladesh 0 and India 0.